I want this video to serve as a reminder that all Americans born and raised in this country are inherently anti-fascist. It's just in our nature, it's in our culture, it's in our blood. We are anti-fascist. And that's why Trump's attack on anti-fascist is so un-American and fascist in its nature. To its core, attacking those against fascism makes you a fascist. Plain and simple. There's no other explanation. If you don't like people against fascism, it means you must be one yourself. I'm gonna break it down for you, but before I do, be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for supporting my work, and let's get into it. If you went to high school in this country, you probably took a history class where you learned about World War II. And if you didn't do that, you probably had a grandma or a grandpa or someone in your family that had been involved in World War II in some way, because the entire nation was involved in that war. Grandfathers went to war, grandmothers worked in the factories to build military equipment, ammo, uniforms, you name it. It was a collaborative effort, and it was an effort against fascism. And it's something that they all never forgot. Now, most of that generation, the greatest generation, are gone now. But do you know why they're called the greatest generation? It's because they took a leap of faith, fought fascism, and risked everything to do so. And many, many people lost their lives to fight fascist regimes. Adolf Hitler was a fascist, probably the most famous. The Nazis, probably the most famous fascist group in history that most people remember. I'm pretty sure that being in support of the Nazis is something most Americans don't want to be associated with. But that's what Trump means when he says it's not good to be anti-fascist, or that anti-fascists are a terrorist organization or anti-American. It's the exact opposite. Don't be fooled by what he's telling you. It's a lie again and again, like he always does. And if he repeats it enough and he just hammers it in, people start believing it. We cannot start believing that. So when Trump declares war on Antifa, naming it a terrorist organization, he's essentially declaring war on all of America, on American citizens, because we inherently are anti-fascist. I mean, just look at our pop culture. Have you watched Indiana Jones? I mean, one of the most popular film series in history. Who was Indiana Jones fighting the entire time? The Nazis, the fascists. That's who he was fighting. I mean, in at least half of Steven Spielberg's films, there's something in there about anti-fascism, where his characters are fighting Nazis or fascists. That you might not have realized it, but it was there the entire time. So what Trump is doing is calling the guy who's a hero to many people, Indiana Jones, a bad guy now. You gotta sit back now and ask yourself, do you accept that? Does that sound right to you? No, hell no. There's nothing right about that. It's not okay, but that's what he's doing. It's time to wake up, everyone. You have to realize this. Fascist regimes try and control the press, limit free speech, and that's exactly what Trump's administration is doing. Right now, they want the press, mainstream media organizations to adhere to certain guidelines within the Pentagon, and most of them are resisting. They are not agreeing to the terms the Pentagon wants to impose, where they can only report on approved stories and use the guidelines and wording that the Pentagon has provided. That's state-controlled media, guys, and that's not what we do here in America. We have a free press here that's free to report on anything they want. Fascists share extreme far-right positions and are against liberalism. Trump just constantly attacks the left, calling them far left liberal lunatics, calling them crazy left liberals, saying all sorts of derogatory terms against the left and against liberals and against Democrats. He demonizes them on a daily basis. This is part of fascism. Maybe the most telling part that Trump is a fascist is his hyper nationalism. He's been doing that since he started, this nationalist idea of the country, promoting America as a superior nation above all else, and a nation that was in decline and that we had to bring back from the brink of decline. This hyper nationalism, sense of urgency to the nation. That is fascism in and of itself. And then his use of propaganda. I mean, he's got Kristi Noem having videos in the airports across the country calling out Democrats, saying Democrats are to blame for the government shutdown. That is the use of propaganda. It's state-run propaganda, people. That is state-run propaganda. It is fascist to its core and is not okay, and we cannot allow it. And thank God some of the airports, like in Portland, are resisting and not playing these propaganda videos out of the Trump White House. So next time Trump calls out Antifa for being terrorists or being criminals, think about Indiana Jones and how you feel about him. Is he a criminal to you? If he was a real life person, would he be a criminal to you? No, he wouldn't. And just remember that. When Trump says Antifa is bad, he's saying Indiana Jones was a bad guy. He was not. And that's the only way I can come up with right now to help this relate to everyone. So spread the word, let everyone know this is how Trump is painting America right now, and it needs to stop. We need to rise up, and be sure to join the No Keens protest on Saturday, October 18th, and there will be more to come after that. We have to rise up. If we get more than 3.5% of the population out, we can affect change and put a stop to this fascist regime that is Trump and his administration. I'll see you back here for the 411.